So imagine this. You're at work, doing your job, and everything seems routine. But then, in a blink, things go horribly wrong. And not the forgot your lunch at home kind of wrong. This is much worse. Meet injured worker X. He's 23, working for employer Y, and on June 12th he's using a thermoforming machine. Here's where it all begins to spiral. Injured worker X had already told his employer that something wasn't right with the machine. He flagged it. He warned them. But nothing happened. Keep working, they said. Then the worst happens. His hand gets caught. 4 fingers gone, just like that. Not only that, he's left with severe burns on his hand and a 47% disability. Can you even imagine? And if that wasn't enough, he's diagnosed with PTSD. This is a real story. Now, you'd think after something like that there would be immediate action, right? Some acknowledgement of responsibility. Well, that's where you'd be wrong. Neither employer Y nor machinery manufacturer Z is jumping to take the blame. So, injured worker X takes matters into his own hands, what's left of them. Let's break it down. This case comes down to 3 key questions. Did the machine malfunction, or did injured worker X somehow hit the override switch? Is the manufacturer to blame? Did they build the machine with proper safety features, or were they cutting corners? And what about training? Did employer Y do enough to prepare their workers, or were they just winging it? Oh, and to make it more interesting, the defense tries to argue that injured worker X's use of marijuana might have contributed to the accident. The court didn't think so. That one didn't fly. So, where does it go from here? Well, Dr. Chong steps in. He assesses the damage and confirms the 47% disability in the hand. That's huge. Then there's Dr. Edward Smith, who says the PTSD is real and serious. Add to that Dr. Finch, who's recommending ongoing surgeries and medical care. This isn't going to be a quick recovery. And then the engineers weigh in. Engineering expert A points out the obvious. This machine was not safe. Mechanical expert B admits that maybe the manual override switch got activated, but still, the machine shouldn't have done this much damage. Workplace reports start coming in. Testimonies from co-workers? Yep, injured worker X had raised concerns about the machine's safety before. The writing was on the wall. They knew the risks. Nothing was done. Finally, the court reaches a decision. The manufacturer, they're 60% liable for selling a dangerous machine. The employer, 40% liable for ignoring safety complaints and failing to train their workers properly. Injured worker X walks away with $695,373. That covers future loss of earnings, medical expenses, and general damages for what he's gone through. It's a substantial payout, but can it really make up for the loss of 4 fingers and all the pain that followed? And here's the final twist. After the accident, employer Y did start making some changes. They added wooden safety blocks, U-shaped guards, and other safety features. WorkSafe investigated, and sure enough, more precautions were put in place. Could all of this have been avoided? Absolutely. So what do we take away from all of this? If you're working with faulty machinery, speak up. And if your employer doesn't listen, get legal advice. Fast. Injured worker X had to lose 4 fingers before anyone took notice. Don't wait until it's too late. And for those of you wondering, there's always a lawyer out there ready to take your case, especially when it involves workplace safety, amputations, and PTSD.